Heinz, who is a young German, applied to the software engineering department at the most popular university in Isan, Thailand. Heinz is a good man who has never hit any mosquito because there's are no mosquito in Germany. He has a high spirit to study, but his brain is not very sharp. When Heinz arrived at his room, the first thing he saw scared the out of him. There is a person who is eating raw red meat in front of him. After their greeting, Heinz knows that Jody is a playboy who loves friend's mom much more than studying. That's why he keeps his distance from him so that he won't fall into the darkness. That's why he keeps his distance from him so that he won't fall into the darkness. After the first after the first class after the first class, they get to know each other. Hein is getting along well with Soju and Hoka because there is a model student with the environment check. After the first class, they get to know each other. Heinz is getting along well with Soju and Hoka because they are modern. After the first class, they get to know each other. Heinz is getting along well with Soju and Hoka because they are they are a model student, but it is first day, so they decide to relax just for today. Because they are a model student, but it's the first day, so they decide to relax just for today. As time goes by, Heinz still tries his best with his study routine and daily life, but as time goes by, Heinz still tries his best with his study routine and daily life, but because of an environment change and failure, the stress starts to build up inside of him. So Heinz decided to ask for advice from his roommate Jody, and that's when things start to going downhill. Heinz decided to ask for advice from his roommate Jody, and that's why things start to go downhill. As time goes by, Heinz still tries his best with his study routine and daily life, but because of it, but it is first day, so they as time goes by, Heinz still tries his best with his study routine and daily life, but because of an environment change and failure, the stress start to build up inside of him. Heinz decided to ask for advice from his roommate Jody, and that's when things start to go downhill. Because of his lifestyle. Because of his lifestyle. Because of his lifestyle, Professor Smurf decided to call him personally. Because of his lifestyle, Professor Smurf decided to call him personally. After an argument with his mom, she understands and knows that it's already happened. After that, Hein decided to send his letter of absence and asked Professor Smurf for advice and told him about everything that happened. After that, Hein decided to send his letter of absence and asked Professor Smurf for advice and told him about everything that happened. Alright, how to study effectively. According, according to the research of Department of Psychology, UC San Diego, According to the research of Department of Psychology, UC San Diego, well, there are two most effective methods with best evidence. Well, there are two most effective methods with best evidence. Because of our time limit, I will explain it quickly. Because of our time limit, I will ex- because of our time limit, I will explain it quickly. First, sped practice. Because our because our brain can forget easily. After you study every 3 days, you should review it again. That will help to create a long-term memory. After you study every 3 days, you should review it again. That will help to create a long-term memory. This will help to create a long-term memory. Second, retrieval practice. Just like the name, try to create paragraph. Second, retrieval practice. Just like the name, try to create paragraph with blank space and fill it after several time goes by. Do it a few times, then you will be invisible from any exam. Do it a few times, do it a dozen of times, then you will be invisible from any exam. Do it a few times, then you will be invisible from any exam. Summary. Because of the threat of environment change can affect us in different way. In Hein's case, even if he became a delinquent for a while, but because of his parents, and professor support, but because of his parent and professor support, he can recover from failure. He get a good grade and can live with Isan culture very well.